Welcome back to the Bride's Room. It's your girl, Authentic Aisha, back again with another episode talking about all things wedding planning. As you know, if you're new, welcome, and if you're coming back, thank you. But if you're new and you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Hit that button. Okay, thank you. Today we have an amazing guest. I mean, all my guests are amazing. I'm stealing this from my friend's podcast. She said all her guests are amazing. But you know, extra amazing. You know, we got a special type of amazing in the building. We got Nadine in the building. Woo! Welcome, Nadine. Welcome.
Thank you.
How you feeling, girl?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Got my bubbly.
Yeah.
Everything.
Drink up. Yeah. Good. Feeling bubbly. I like that. That's the kind of energy we like in the bride's room. I'm excited. I'm excited. First things first, congratulations. You made it. You done it. You're married.
Praise God.
You got it through. Beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful from the outside looking in, but you know we're going to talk about the real always. 100%. So, yeah. But before we jump into your wedding, the beauty of that, first things first, who are you? Where can we find you?
Oh, I'm Nadine Nonye. You can hit me up on all my socials, _Nads, or my business page, Lashed Up London. That's me. So yeah, that's a bit about me.
And guys, she's being really humble, but she's actually a celeb lash artist. I just want to add, check the portfolio, ask about her. Okay, guys. No. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Next is, how's your week been? How are you? How are you feeling? How are you doing?
It's been a long week, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a long week.
What's
I've been
that?
Up and down, working. My Monday started off crazy.
Okay.
Had to fire a client, but we won't go into that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then just working, literally back to back. And then today, a funeral, working as well. And now we're here. This is my downtime.
Oh, okay. I'm glad it feels like downtime.
It is.
I'm glad. I mean, it sounds like a roller coaster. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're feeling a little bit more relaxed now. Unwinding now. It's the weekend.
The weekend is not really a weekend.
It's not a weekend for you.
No. I think when you get married.
So for context, Tobi is on the other side of this camera, guys.
It's not really. You don't really have your weekend to yourself. I feel like you finish your 9 to 5,
and then you start
your home work.
Yeah.
That's cooking. That's cleaning.
Yeah.
That's spending time with each other. Shopping. date night, you still have to invest in one another in it.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, still love him either way. So,
Oh,
isn't it, babe?
that's so cute. Aww. So you made it, you're married, you're on the other side now. So let's talk about what the listeners have come here for. You know, they're going to come here. They want to know. Okay, so they're going to be like, Nadine, I saw your wedding. You look amazing.
Thank you.
But how was it? How was planning? How was that experience for you? Or let me make it easier for you. How did you think your wedding planning experience was going to be like? And then what was in your mind versus what reality was for you?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't have any expectations.
Okay, that's kind of good.
When people ask me, like, how did you envision your wedding to be? I didn't. I just knew I was gonna find my person.
Yeah.
And I was gonna get married, and that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't have like, I'm gonna have the most elaborate wedding. I'm gonna have the most tiniest wedding. I didn't think of any of that. I just knew I'm just gonna find that person and we're gonna get married. I didn't know the in-between stages. So when I was planning, that hit me like this.
Oh, really? It really punched you up?
It beat me up.
Oh, wow. What? Because you
beat
just
me
like didn't think about it at all. You just knew I'm going to be married and that's it. You didn't think about like the steps it would take to actually having that wedding day, which obviously naturally launches into a marriage.
I think I knew obviously I had to prepare for it, what it takes, but I didn't know the emotional side that it will actually, the emotional toll it will take on my body, and it did not go down well with me.
And when you say emotional on your body, like, so this physically affected you?
Physically, mentally, I was drained. I was tired. I broke out in like hives. I was getting rashes.
Oh my God.
There was even times that I'd be like, I can't go to work today. Yeah.
What, to that level?
Yeah.
But why? What
I think
things were...
planning a traditional, oh my days, I promise you I never want to plan that type of thing again.
But I think, is it the type of traditional that you had? Because I went to your wedding. Your wedding was lit. So let's call a spade a spade. So, and it was a lot of people.
I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Okay.
I didn't know it was going to be like that. He knew it was going to be like that. I didn't.
I do. He said yes.
Yeah, but like she said,
but I didn't. I think, and I'm also trying to manage the amount of people that's going to be there. I'm trying to manage everything. So when I saw the outcome and I saw baby, I was like, whoa, my days. Is this
shocked.
Is this ours? I was like, babe, there's bare people here. I was like, don't worry about it. Just
enjoy, just smile through the crowds.
Literally.
That's mad.
It was mental.
And you know what? I think, just like, because I'm constantly like in wedding mode, because naturally I have a wedding podcast. So like, I think the one thing that I was like, wow, like you lot have a lot of love around you, is that you had a trad, and rarely do you ever see where like 90% of the crowd are wearing the ashwabi. Like literally everyone had material. You don't see that a lot for like our age group demographic.
Yeah, that's
quite
very
often.
true.
And I was thinking, that's a lot of work. So did you guys distribute that yourselves?
Oh, it was work.
Oh my God.
It was work.
Oh my God.
Toby was putting in shifts. He was meeting people everywhere. I was just like, okay, this is the meeting points. Okay, I know I was going to see someone at a family party, a function. So just we're going the same route. Cool.
Just carrying material throughout the whole of London.
He kept it in the back of his boot. He was just like, okay, meet me here. I'm going to be here. And literally distributing it like it was sweets.
Oh wow,
that's how it was.
Wow.
Yeah. We felt like trappers.
Like
and
that.
I felt like a lot of people just wanted to be involved
of
as
course.
Well, to support us. Oh yeah, let me know about the material.
Yeah.
And even at times I was like, there's
no more material.
Or even people that I wasn't gonna invite. Oh yeah, let us know.
Oh really? It's like, ooh. It's awkward. You didn't get the invites.
It was bad.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How did you handle that though? How did you handle the awkwardness of people? Because I'm assuming then you're one of those brides where people automatically assume that they're gonna have an invite to your wedding, probably because of your friendly nature or whatever that might be, or
I was cutthroat. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Out of him and I was cutthroat. I said, if I haven't spoken to you this year, if I don't have your number, if there's certain things that I know that I don't want to sit with you one-on-one, you're not coming. As simple as that. I didn't want it to just be a motive.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be us celebrated with people that we love, that care for us as well.
Yeah.
And I felt that was really important to me.
Yeah.
I feel like we're now 30.
Whew, speak on it.
And you can't just have anybody at your wedding.
Yeah.
And I feel like in this generation, we're just like, oh yeah, just come bro, come through, sis, everybody's sis, everybody's bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, no, you don't know people's intentions. You don't know if people are for you, against you. And I was really heavy on prayer, during that time, in terms of, Lord, anyone that is not supposed to be at this wedding, just make them not
Remove
come.
them, and they were dropping like flies. Trust me, I know that feeling.
I was like,
so well.
wow, this was actually supposed to happen. And then people after were like, oh, rah, thanks for the invite.
Shady.
Or, what? Do you know how many?
Oh, really?
He
Oh,
was
you were
getting
getting it. But you guys had a lot of... How many people did you have at your trad? Because it was a big traditional wedding.
About 700.
No, there wasn't 700.
It could have been.
There was
more.
There was more.
It was a big venue. That venue's massive, actually.
Yeah.
You used the whole thing.
Yeah,
Damn.
exactly.
Can we say?
Yeah.
It was Grand
Sapphire.
Grand Sapphire.
It was massive. And I didn't notice that until the day.
That's mad.
When we started doing the entrance, I was like, okay, this is a big hall.
But it was lit, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a great time.
Yeah, you did. Exactly. I think we all had fun that day.
I think that was our thing. We have fun.
Everyone else has fun. Yeah.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes that also gets like lost. People are just looking at, oh yeah, I need to make sure everybody is having fun. Oh, I look good and this is good.
But it doesn't matter. It's about you. And I think, to be honest as well, the vibe that you give off as a bride probably is what everybody then...
Yeah.
It's like, if the bride is having fun, oh, we're allowed to have fun 100%. As well, kind of thing.
And for me, my family's lit. I'm not going to lie to you. My family's lit. My sisters are lit. My cousins are lit. My friends are lit. So we're all going to have a good time.
Yeah.
If I'm dancing, everyone's dancing.
Yeah.
It's the way to be.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so in terms of your trad, so you had fun.
Yeah.
Your trad was massive. Some people caught feelings, but that's part of the game is the game, I guess. Let's talk about your white wedding a little bit more. What was that process like? Let's go from the things that you didn't love, and then we'll go to the things that you did probably love.
Okay.
What things did you not love in this process? And maybe it might cross over to the trad as well. We might have used the same vendors for both. So
what didn't I love? I think it's only just on the day. On the day it rained. We got a warning message on our iPhones saying that it was going to flood.
Severe. Oh my God.
Severe flooding. My heart sunk. It was boiling from all the days we was there for the whole week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it was boiling. Thursday, it was flooding. Friday, it was hot. And throughout the whole day, it was just that one day.
It was still reasonable.
Yeah,
it
dried up, but
like it was still like 26 degrees.
yeah, but we couldn't have the wedding outside. My whole thing was, I came to Greece to have my wedding outside.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir right now.
If not, I might as well
just stay in the UK and just do it in the church. Yeah, no, I get you.
So that, I feel like I was just like, oh my days. The whole picture I had in my head for that day,
It changed. But how was your reaction when you got that? So obviously your heart dropped, but like, I have people like, I was in tears. What was your reaction when you kind of like, okay, God, I don't know what you're trying to say to me right now, but I mean, okay.
I said, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
I said, there's nothing I can do. I was sitting in the Uber, yeah. I felt like I was in a music video. I was looking outside the window.
And it was raining.
And I was like, Lord. I was just like, what type of soundtrack could go with how I'm feeling right now?
Oh my God.
But I just kept it together. My mom's like, it's okay.
It's
You know,
okay.
everything happens for a reason. I was like, I don't need to hear this.
I don't, yeah, you know, sometimes it's just like, it's just raining. Oh, yeah. So you were saying that your mum was like, it is well.
Yeah.
And you were
And
just
I was
like, sis, please, not now.
I was just like, Mum.
You know, that's so hard. You know, like, the person that's trying to be optimistic, but they're just irritating the life out of you right now. It's like, please, not now. Like, I know.
telling you, from the Uber to the dressing room, it was flooded. So in my head,
Oh, it's on your wedding day?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, so when you were looking out the window, this was on the morning
as I was going to change, get ready, meet the MUA, hairstylist, everything. So bringing in my dress. My dress was...
Wow.
And I was in my head, I was just thinking, I don't know how this could just get worse. And I was just, for me, I know how to hold everything in my chest. So I was just like, whatever, let's just get on with it.
You had to suppress your emotions because on the day of the wedding, it's either this or roll on the floor crying right now. And you can't do that because you spent how much money you brought everybody out here. Yeah.
There's no point in having a sour mood. There's no point in having a stink face. None of that. Let's just get on with it.
Because that's even worse.
Exactly. Just make me prettier and let's enjoy this day.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And did your glam team get did they understand the assignment? I mean, you looked, I liked the pictures.
I absolutely, I wouldn't change them for the world. My hairstylist was my friend from uni. Yep. And she even gave me a fantastic quote. She did amazingly. She did my hair. She just knew what I wanted. I didn't want to look fake. I just wanted to enhance my beauty, literally. So I had my natural hair out. She added clip-ins.
Oh, nice.
Then did my makeup.
Okay.
Fantastic. Chef's kiss.
Great.
And that was it.
That was it.
That was it.
So, I mean, people seem to understand. Oh, I want to ask a question. So, okay, so we've spoken about your hair, your makeup, you loved.
Yeah.
Sadly, I need to hide this now. Sadly, the weather wasn't weathering.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing about destination weddings, even despite, I know you as the bride, you're feeling it the most, but everyone is still down for a good time.
Yeah.
And so the vibes are still there to some degree.
Everyone's there for a holiday.
And which I love. I love. So it's kind of hard to even be like bad vibes or sad in that type of space because it's like, okay, like,
from yeah. What's he gain?
Yeah. So I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But one thing I remember, we spoke about offline, but I kind of want to bring online was that you were really adamant from like day one. Okay, I will say day one, but like a while before the wedding that you weren't having any bridesmaids. Talk me through that process because I think that's something that like I see more people talk about it. Me personally, I think how can you not?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like you need the people.
Yeah.
But you said this before your wedding and now you've had the wedding. What were your thoughts around that? And now looking back in hindsight as well, are you happy you made that decision as well?
I wouldn't change that. Okay. I think it was the best decision for me. Personally, some people may disagree.
Why is that?
Because, do you know what? I think with guys, it's different. They just want their man them. Oh, yeah, hyping them up, making them feel good, look good, all of that. For me, I don't need any drama. I just want it to be just him and I, focused on just our love, focused about us. Also, I feel like people are at different stages in their lives. I have a lot of my friends either having babies, buying houses, moving. I don't want to add another burden to them. And these are the things that I considered as well, that I wouldn't want to disappoint myself. I know they have so many things going on, but it's like, I'm expecting this from you. Why? When I know you can't deliver it, when you have a lot of things going on. And I know I've also experienced it, and I'm always thinking, okay, I wouldn't like things done to me, so why would I do the same for someone else, type of thing. And also, I do think bridesmaids can be a bit dramatic.
When you say dramatic, what do you mean?
Thinking about themselves rather than the bride first. And the bride can be thinking of so many things. their mind's going like this, and we can just be snappy.
Yeah.
And you don't mean it,
Yeah.
but then the bridesmaid then takes it like
Personal, like, right.
very personal.
Yeah.
Why she talk to me like that? Or and they hold it. Obviously, I understand both sides, but I don't need any of that. I don't want to fall out with any of my friends because of my wedding. Let it be because of someone else. Let it be because of
Something else, but not because of me.
not because of me, not because of my wedding. And also, it's less costly.
Do you think so?
What?
To have no bridesmaids?
Yes.
But why is that? How?
You pay for their MUA, you pay for their dress, you pay for, there's so many things that you would have to, I would want to pay for.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to then incur another cost for my friends. Why? If you can come, you can come. I wanted to give them the freedom. If you can come to my wedding, come and celebrate me.
Yeah.
If you can't, that's also okay. I know that you genuinely still love me, and I won't hold anything against you. That's it.
So, okay. So I got 2 questions I want to ask. I'll just throw them out and hopefully you help me remember. The first one is, would you say that it's a coping mechanism because you said you don't want to be let down. So it doesn't sound like you didn't want that support, but it sounded more like you didn't want to really see people for who they really are in that process.
Yes and no. Because I don't think I need to give someone a title to help me during my wedding. I think friend is a bigger title than bridesmaid. Why do you need bridesmaid just to say, oh yeah, I'm doing X, Y, and Z for you? Friendship, for me to classify someone as a friend is higher, way higher than a bridesmaid. And some of my friends that I wouldn't even have put on my bridesmaids if I was to have a bridal train were coming through for me. I'm saying, was doing X, Y, and Z, buy me shoes, buy me bags. For what? Something that I wouldn't even think of.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's like, why?
Yeah.
And then you have your friends that are your friends, not reliable, not checking in. How are you doing? That's what I need to. How are you doing? What can I do for you?
Yeah.
But you think that, because if I was a bridesmaid, that will entitle me to then check in. No. Now I'm seeing you for who you truly are. That's what it is.
Okay. So you're saying, help me understand. You're saying that you've just me being a bride, point blank period, you should still be able to show up.
Simple.
Okay.
You should show up. You should
be showing up anyway. It's not because I've now given you a specific job title that you're now pulling your weight. Because had I not given you this job title, would you have been doing this? I see that angle. That's a good way to look at it as well.
So, like, let's say my friend, who I would have made my maid of honor. I didn't need to give her a title of maid of honor. She went ham for me. Like, she broke her back to do everything for me, and I didn't ask her. Even when I was walking down the aisle, I didn't ask her to hold my dress. I didn't ask her to do any of that.
But she's still there.
She took it upon herself to hold my dress as I'm walking down the aisle.
Because she knew. Yeah.
Did I need to give her, will you be my maid of honor? No, definitely not. The same as my sisters. I could have easily made my sisters. I have 3 sisters. I could have easily made all of them my bridesmaids. I didn't. They still came through for me. There's so many things that I think that in today's age, people are holding bridesmaids
on their
head.
Yeah.
And if you're not given that title, then I don't need to help you. Or, do you know what? I'm offended.
That's it. Now I'm going to take her down. Yeah.
It's not necessary.
Yeah.
People that are for you will show up for you regardless.
Point blank period.
Friend is the title.
So let's speak on that, because I'm seeing that culture more. So the question I wanted to ask was that, are you essentially challenging the whole bridesmaids culture? Well, I mean, you have challenged it because you didn't actually even subscribe to it. And I love people that just do what they want, what works for them.
That's me.
Like, not, this is what society said I have to do, so I'm just doing it. I don't even know why I'm doing it. Do you know what I mean? But then I'm seeing like a lot of people now doing the whole like, I'm not having bridesmaids, but they're still having like ladies of the day or friends of the day. I don't know what that was. What?
I think that
Did you have that? Do you understand that?
I can understand that, because you still want your friends essentially to feel involved in the process or on the day. Give them a little something to do. I did have like my friends checking in on stuff on the day. I had one of my friends to make sure I'm always smiling, because I know I have a resting face. Yeah. So whenever I'm just looking unamused, she'll be like, Nads, smile. After, okay. So I'm always smiling in all my pictures, in every single picture, in all the videos, I'm smiling.
Oh, good.
And that was because of her. I had friends that I didn't even ask, but you need to drink, you need water, you need something, you need the fan.
Yeah.
It's always just something. And I think those type of delegating something like that to your friends, it makes a difference on the day.
So essentially, you still had bridesmaids, you just didn't make them fork out money to because they still did the duty that they're supposed to do on the day. I feel like that's what bridesmaids are supposed to do. They're supposed to like make you smile, look after you, carry your dress. Like, they did do the right thing, but they just didn't have an extra title on top of friend. Like, my friend is my friend, and my friend is just going to show up for me on my wedding day.
And I think because I know what I would do for my friends, maybe it's wrong that I expect certain things back from my friends. I know
it's not necessarily wrong.
It's wrong.
It's not wrong.
Would you have been okay though? They would just then guess.
Yeah, because
No, but if they
Like,
just literally just.
they're taking videos of you at the
100%, that's fine. Because also,
Are you sure though?
yeah, because I also have sisters. My sisters are, I don't need to tell them, you're going to do it. Those are my sisters.
No, but what if your sisters didn't do it though? You didn't allocate any roles to anybody.
Two people tried to hold the dress.
Let it go away.
No, but then that's fine. I'll be like, I don't worry.
And the button head's like, move.
I'll be like, don't worry about it.
It's okay,
Don't
guys.
worry about it. Do you know what I mean?
Please, no, it's
a real
not.
question.
But like, you know, some people can be literal, like, she did not get the advice.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna show up, and they could catch feelings about it too.
Do you know what? Maybe some of my friends did catch feelings because they would have loved to be my bridesmaid, and for me, I just told my friends, I'm not having bridesmaids, you know. And I know some of them were taken back. She's gonna change her mind. They were standing on, she's gonna change her mind,
And you didn't change.
and then I didn't, and they're like, Nads, are you not? Are you being serious? Me, yeah, I'm being serious.
So for real right now.
Like, come, have a good time. I did have trad girls.
Yeah.
I had trad girls.
But that's different though. It's
Do
a
you know
little bit
what I mean?
different. Like, I don't think your Ashray B girls need to be checking. Like, what is there really to be doing? There's not. You are not going to come and help me sort out the family drama right now that's going on. So it's okay. Like,
and that's my thing. And that's my thing. Our bridesmaid's going to be talking to my parents and my in-laws,
aunties and uncles. So it's
that's
very
what
fine.
that's what I needed.
Yeah.
What I needed is another spokesman. That's what I really needed. If I could
actually show up. Yeah.
me.
No, I get you. I think that's such an interesting. I'm glad I got to pick your brain on that, because I've always been very curious for people that do like make that decision. I'm like, ooh, are you sure? But you know what? It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, but I still do see it as like like, if you'd seen like maybe your friends like argue, I don't know.
No, to be fair, I have seen and experienced being on bridal teams and things not meshing well together, a few negative experiences, and I was just like,
So
and I was like, I don't know if I would like that, or that should have been handled differently.
So
I don't have a group of friends. I have a mixture. I have
solid friendships.
I have a couple from here and a couple from here and a couple there. I don't have a batch, and I'm not in a batch.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how my friends would all
mix together.
But for my hen do, we all
Oh, but it looked like a good time.
We had a great time.
It looked like a good
Everybody
time.
gelled together. I was like,
Oh, hey girls.
hey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's a
different parts of
mutual
life.
love.
Yeah.
And I'm very big and I'm this, and I really do feel like how hard like your friends kind of go for you. It's just a reflection of who you are. And my friends consistently told me that in my process as well. They're like, actually, we're only doing this because we know you would do it for us. Like that's the only reason we're going this hard.
And that warms your heart,
and I
innit?
was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Like what things am I doing?
Yeah.
Like
It's not good. You know what?
you really
don't
like
deep
me.
it. You don't deep it. And then after you're just like, you guys actually is for me.
Wow.
Yeah, but you guys are just, oh yeah, let's go. Fun. But it's like, this is for This is for
and especially
you.
especially when you're a person as well, like you feel like you don't really like. I don't really like to ask people for too much. Like obviously I have expectations, but I'm not gonna like come to you and be like, oh, you didn't call me, you didn't check up on me, oh, you didn't carry my bag, you didn't do that. Like it's not that deep in my opinion.
Exactly.
Anyway, so no, I think that's so lovely. Okay, so we spoke about like obviously the weather. We spoke about you opting out of having bridesmaids.
I don't think he would have agreed.
So your husband.
Okay.
Oh, so your husband. Okay, so how did you handle that? And I think that's probably what couples, because I not only do I have brides watching this, a lot of brides watch this with their husbands to be. So to the couples that are watching this and they've seen a Tobi and a Nadine, they're watching this because they're going through exactly what Tobi and Nadine went through. Let's say 1 year ago, when you made the decision. I don't know when you made it. I'm just assuming, right? How did that conversation go? He's like, babe, I don't want bridesmaids. I don't think it's a good idea. But he always envisioned to do it with the man them walking down the aisle. I don't know what his vision was. How did you explain it? Or was it more so I'm the bride? So
No, I didn't say I'm the bride. I said I'm not having bridesmaids.
and he just matched your energy.
No.
Oh,
we was tough.
I was like, is it?
And then after I said, do you know what? You should have your groomsmen.
Yeah.
And I just won't have any. Then he was like, no, he's not going to do
that's
that.
weird.
And I said, okay, I will have a maid of honor and you can have your groomsmen. He said, no.
That's
So,
weird.
okay, best man and a maid of honor. He said, it's either all of them or none of them. This me, okay.
Oh man.
This me, okay, well.
I had this conversation actually. Well, not to this level, but I kind of understand, because I was in the position where I wanted all my bridesmaids and I kept them, but then I wanted the numbers to match, and I had like 8 bridesmaids, and then Leslie had 3-4 groomsmen. I'm like, what are we doing with 4? Like, so, and we're coming from a trad where you've had 24 people, so it's not like you couldn't like.
You had how many?
We had 24 people but then you have the same amount. Is that not normal?
I didn't have 24. That's wild.
Oh yeah, well, we had a good time. We got married
because I had to match your energy.
we got married in our 20s, so you know. Anyway, so I felt at the time, obviously I've learnt my lesson now, but at the time I just kind of felt like, but it needs to match. It needs to be like, you know, the pair needs to go down the aisle together. That's what I thought at the time. Obviously I'm a lot more mature now, so obviously that is so unnecessary. But I kind of get it. It's kind of like, what? Like, why? And a bubble that you had kind of gets popped, and it's like, oh, this is reality.
Yeah, I think I did burst his bubble.
Yeah.
And because also he wanted 10, 12 groomsmen. And he was like, oh, but I can't forget about this person. He's like, oh, and then I can't forget about this one. And then it just started increasing. And I said, let me tell you this, if I was going to have people, it's going to be 3.
Really?
And that is it.
But either way.
And then he was like, no. He was like, I said, I am not having a handful, a bag of people. I'm not doing it. I'm really not doing it.
For your white wedding. How many people did you guys have at your destination wedding?
It was supposed to be 100 people, 100 guests. No, 100 people including us.
Yeah.
But I think about 90.
Okay, so basically the same thing. Same thing. Here or there. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
That's including the MUA and Barbara.
You're including your vendors in that head count as well. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I mean,
but we say small, and then other people are like, do you know what that's small? That's not small. Do you know what small is? Small is 20.
Yeah, I think it's
for a Nigerian wedding.
Yeah, that's very small.
That's small.
Or even just for, I think, African wedding, full stop. Like, I think
it's small.
Because you have to divide that number between 2 families as well, and take out the vendors. So what we're saying, like 45 people, friends and family.
I gave my mum 1 guest.
Yeah, I gave my mum like 3. Sorry.
So you only have 1 person.
But yeah, no. Okay, well, I mean, so clearly you guys tussled. Yeah. But you got there in the end, and there was understanding to some degree. I'm trying to encourage the future couples embarking on this. Good luck to you. But yeah, and then, okay, cool. So we've spoken about all these amazing things that happen, and I'm really glad that you shared some of your journey with us. The one question that I wanted to ask, and I've been asking all my brides in my most recent episodes, is if you were to speak to Nadine when she was, I would just say 21 years old, before you met your husband, your current husband, and you knew you were going to go through this process, what would you say to your future self, your younger self?
To save for that wedding. My God. Save for that wedding so you're not stressing and working and overworking. And also have the right people around so it's easier to decipher who's for you and who's not, and that way it's easier to just have people there.
And my other question, off the back of you saying about finances, you had a TikTok that went viral about how much you saved on your wedding dress, and I really wanted to ask about that. Like, how did you do that? Because me, I did not have that same experience. I didn't even think it was possible. No, I didn't think it was possible.
How much did you spend on your dresses?
A lot. I spent like 700 on each dress
Jesus
for my
Christ.
bride. Yeah. 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 Oh, did you know? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I think it was 800 actually. 800. Yeah, in the UK.
Oh.
In the UK, yeah. I didn't know about this whole, remember COVID, but anyway, it's not about me, it's about you. So I just thought it wasn't possible to do that. So someone that's like,
For me, I'm a bargain hunter.
okay, cool.
So when my friend was getting married last year and she was going through all of that, I was just like, do you know what? I need to start looking now. And the rate of the Naira last year was just dropping and dropping and dropping. So I was just like, okay, this is the time to actually look at these things.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the different designs that I want. I was looking at the material, and I said, okay, I need to actually get myself to Nigeria, try on the dresses and find out what I'm doing. I made sure I put a deposit. It was a £35 deposit, just so I can get last year's price for this year. So that's what I was doing. They're like, oh, prices change in 2024. So what if I put a deposit down now? I was like, oh, but your weight will change.
It's okay. Don't worry about that. That's between me and God.
100%. This is me. I'm putting down a deposit this year.
Yeah.
And that's what I did for all of my dresses. And I used so I had 3 dresses. 2 were the same, and then one was a different person, and she happened to come here. She did all my measurements, and then I said, okay, I need to pay a deposit right now for this year, and that's how I was doing it.
Smart. So you outsmart the system.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how. So there's ways around it.
There's ways around it. 100%.
How did you know that the Naira was dropping? Did you have like an app? Is that, obviously I'm not trying to promote any app here, but how?
And I was sending money back home. So, and anytime we went to Nigeria, I know that the rate is unfortunate, but it's very bad.
Yeah.
So I know it's always dropping. So I was just keeping an eye on it. And I was just messaging every type of vendor in Nigeria. How much is this? Oh, this is nice. How much is this? Oh, how much is this dress? And they were giving me mad quotes, and I would just start doing the conversions. I was like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. And then I just started putting 2 and 2 together. And I said, okay, I'm getting my dresses done in Nigeria, and that's it. But I had to make sure I need to go to Nigeria, because sometimes they can mess you up.
But then does that not add, because now you spent the money that you saved on a flight ticket?
No, because you would have to go at the right time.
Okay.
You go at the right time. You save money. I'm not going to go in December. I'm not going to go in Easter. When did we go? November? October.
Okay.
So it's fairly cheap.
Okay, cool.
It's
fairly.
Thank you.
Fairly.
Thank you. And he was going for work.
Okay.
So I said, I'm going to use that opportunity to go.
Tag along.
And indeed I tagged along. Isn't it, babe? So That's literally how I did it. I was getting everything. I got people's materials, my mum's materials. I was dropping all the trad girls their material to their tailors. I don't want to hear any story. Let me do it myself. I got my driver, and that's what we was doing. This is what they wanted. I gave their names. My friend put them all in a group chat. Sorted all of that.
So
out.
all those girls that were wearing,
Yep.
you did
So
that.
half of them was all in Nigeria. They were all in a group chat, and they all sorted it out with the tailor. Yep.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good. Well, look at you, bargain hunter. Well, there you go, guys. If you want to know how to save some coin,
I was like, the rates are changing. Yeah,
that's how you do it.
Yeah,
you beat the rates.
You beat the rates.
Okay,
and that's how you do it.
Perfect. Okay, so I mean, we're gonna have to wrap up this episode. But I'm so happy that you came. I had so much fun as well. I wish it could have been longer.
I do.
And I
There's
know
so much tea though.
Listen, I know if someone's going to be in the comments again, no, make it longer, guys. Please just
wait.
Take
it's
it
okay.
easy, okay? It's okay. You'll get it. Patreon soon come.
You get it.
Patreon soon come. So yeah, so Nadine, I just want to say thank you so much. I don't know if you said it in the beginning, but even if you did, if you could just remind the people, where can we find you after this? Where can you find?
You can find me on my socials, guys. _Nads and Lashed Up London. You can find me there.
Yeah. Do you have a TikTok?
All TikTok _Nads. I'm all there.
Yeah. Across all platforms.
All platforms. I'm all there, guys.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me in the Brides Room. And guys, until next time, have a lovely week. Bye. And cut. That was good. That felt like a therapy session.
You sure?
Like, well, you-
Yes.